Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video we're going to be doing two things. First we're going to find the parts of and craft Sarah's charm, and secondly we're going to be finding the Mantis Notes so that we can craft the Orchid Mantis kebab to summon him. So we're obviously in the pond here, and near the pond lab dome on the oak tree side of the pond there is this small lab in the wall here. So you'll want to open this hatch, and it is quite a long swim, so you'll need your bubble helmet and you'll need your fin flops as well. So inside you will also need the assistant manager's key card to open this door on the right. If you haven't killed him yet, you can watch my Black Ant Lab video. So inside here we've got some bits of marble floating around. If you press this button here, this opens the Stump Lab in the upper yard. In this chest we have the left side of the elf charm, of Sarah's charm. So we will obviously need the right side at some point, and we will find that in the Stump Lab outpost that we've just unlocked. So if you don't know already, Sarah's charm is a trinket which when equipped provides invincible attacks and invincible shielding. And sadly no, this doesn't mean that you're invincible. It just means that when you attack, you have a chance to repair your weapon, and when you block, you have a chance to repair your shield. So ideally, they should never break. So we're heading to the Stump Lab now, which is obviously in the stump. But before we go in there, we're going to collect some pond moss down here. Pond moss is a tier 3 resource, so you will need a widow dagger to harvest it. If you haven't killed a black widow yet, you can watch my video on that. Now the reason we're collecting pond moss is because we will need it to craft Sarah's charm. We only need 2 pieces for that, but while we're here we may as well pick up a bunch. So let's head into the Stump Lab outpost where we'll get the Mantis Notes and the final piece of Sarah's charm. Around this area there are a lot of ticks. I do recommend taking them out because not only are they quite annoying and they'll take your health down, but you need 10 tick fangs to make the tick makwawittle, which is a tier 3 sword with lifesteal. So it's worth getting them while they're here. They're weak to spicy, so the Koltana is really effective for killing them. Alright, so to get into the lab, we'll need to jump up on this little bit of wood here. And you'll need your dandelion tuft to float down, unless you're like me and you want to hurt yourself. Make sure you do get that raw science, unlike me, because if you do miss it, there is no way to get back up, which means you'll need to just do the whole lab and then come back in and do it all again. So we have discovered the Stump Lab outpost. This door over here leads to the auxiliary chip and eventually the exit, but it's locked for now, so we'll need to go through the lab to unlock it. So if you jump up here and to the right, there is the Mantis Note, which is the recipe for the Orchid Mantis kebab, which we will use to summon him. And through that window there is a terminal which we need to activate to open the door. So if you jump along here, it is a bit tricky. You might fall down a few times, it's a bit frustrating. Get that raw science, and I think we'll put our headlamp on because it's a bit dark. From here you want to turn around and jump into this crack in the wall behind you. And there's a chest, and inside the chest we have the right side of Sarah's charm, 1 beefy human food smoothie, and 4 granola bars. So that's quite a good find. So from here you want to try and climb to the top. It is a bit messy, it's a bit of a scramble, but you should be able to make it with enough attempts at least. So continuing on, over here we've got a milk molar, so let's grab that. And then if we keep going, I think we'll put our headlamp on again, it's a bit dark still.
Putting on some more armor.
So continuing down here, there's more raw science. Let's try not to miss this one. And over there we can see the terminal. So let's drop all the way down. There's some water in the bottom to break your fall. And if you climb up this route here, you can access the terminal. And then it's a case again of trying to just maneuver across. There is some more raw science over here. This is a bit tricky. You'll probably need to float down to it using your dandelion tuft. And then you'll need to do it all over again from the bottom up. And from here, despite my many attempts, you can't actually jump straight up. But if you look behind you, there is a little route here that you can walk along. And that takes you up the other side, which is high enough for you to jump across. And we're back out. So let's head into the first room, and we'll fall all the way down to the bottom without hurting ourselves too much. And door A should be open now. So inside door A, we've got the Stump auxiliary chip down there. And then we've got a chest next to it, and inside that we've got Blackhawk's parts and moth fuzz. We've also got some supreme quartzite there. So if we jump through this hole in the wall, there's 500 raw science there. And into the next room we've got a lot of marble, so let's pick that up. And in the next room we've got some quartzite, and this is leading to the exit. So just try and clamber up this wall as best you can, and along the way you'll find some quartzite like this, and some tree roots to climb up. And then we've got some more quartzite up here and more tree root. And just a few more careful jumps and we should be out of here. So once you're out, if you head a bit further into the stump, past this wolf spider, there is a field station over here. And inside the field station is a CCTV report. And while we're here, we may as well analyze the tick fangs, which have unlocked the tick mount and stuffed tick, and we'll analyze the moth fuzz, which unlocks the moth mount and the stuffed moth. So let's head to BURG.L to give him the chip we picked up. 5,000 raw science for that. Let's see what it's unlocked. So we've got advanced smithing mighty jewel, flavored jewels, sturdy upgrades, and advanced building ash cement. Well, we'll definitely want the top 3, but we're not too worried about building materials right now. I think our base is holding up okay. So let's head back home and we'll craft Sarah's charm. So if we go into our workbench, it's in the gear tab right at the top. We've got the left side, the right side, the pond moss, and the tough gunk. Alright, and we will also cook our orchid mantis kebab while we're here as well, which requires 5 broodmother chunks, 2 fire ant heads, and 1 wooden splinter to make. I do think 5 broodmother chunks is a bit steep, considering apart from rare drops, the maximum amount of chunks that she drops when you kill her is 5. So unless you're extremely lucky the first time you kill her, you're gonna have to kill her more than once, especially if you want to make her armor or you want to make the club of the mother demon and kill the mantis. You're gonna have to kill her more than once, guaranteed. And if you want to make the Scythe of Blossoms or the assassin's armor, you're gonna need to kill the mantis many times, which means you'll need to kill the broodmother probably twice that. So I think 5 broodmother chunks is way too much. I think 2 or 3 would have been more realistic, but hey, who am I to judge?
At least
anyway, my rant is over, and so is the video. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!